In this lesson, I will show you how to render illustrations in Illustrator software. You can change the appearance of any object, group or layer in Adobe Illustrator by using Effects and the Appearance and Graphic Style panel. I am going to drape a flouncy skirt on this female fashion crookie now using the pen tool, and then I'm going to fill it with a shade of pink color. I'm going to reshape the garment a bit using the white arrow tool. I'm going to use the anchor point tool to create a curly hem at the hemline in this manner. This tool allows me to make pointy corners a little curvy. From the hemline of the skirt, I will now draw the folds of the skirt to show the drapery of the flowy skirt. With the Appearance panel, you can choose Effects by clicking on the FX icon at the bottom of this panel. I will choose to now drop shadow. In the dialog box, I am going to make some suitable settings, and I will keep the preview checkbox checked so that I can view the changes I am making to the object. In the drop shadow dialog, you will find these options. Mode specifies a blending mode for drop shadow. Opacity specifies the percentage of opacity you want for drop shadow. X offset and Y offset specifies the distance you want the drop shadow to be offset from the object. Blur specifies the distance from the edge of the shadow where you want any blurring to occur. Color specifies a color for the shadow. Darkness specifies the percentage of black you want to add for the drop shadow. Use the paintbrush tool to create artistic touches to your illustrations. You can vary your stroke speed and pressure to create dynamic and expressive brush strokes. You can change the opacity of the brush for shading and rendering. I will use this tool to paint drapery-like effects on this flowy top. I am going to adjust the opacity of the brush. Once I am satisfied with my settings, I will paint the folds on the top using the paintbrush tool. You can alter the brush size by using the bracket keys in the keyboard. I have reduced the size of the brush now. I will begin painting the drapery of the folds at the hemline of the top like this. I will reduce the opacity more to 9% and then draw the contouring lines on the bodies. I will render this illustration later in Adobe Photoshop.